What is up? What is up? What is up, my fellow football fans? FTW_DK here. Back again, another YouTube video. And today we are going to be doing my Week 7 predictions video. And if you watched my last video and if you followed it, then you guys know that I did pretty good this week. Week 6, I went 12-3. The only ones I got wrong was the Lions, Redskins, and Eagles. I had no idea that the Giants were going to be playing like that. Now that I know that they're like that, which kind of will make my decision a little bit more. It still will make it tough for their game, but we'll get to that later. There are a couple games on this slate that I'm kind of iffy about on who to choose. With that being said, before we begin, I have a Fortnite supporter creator code, FTW_DK. If you guys want to support me, it helps out. If you want to buy anything with it, it also helps out a lot. So yeah, let's begin. Uh, so basically, so the two teams, as you guys can see on screen, the two teams with bye weeks are the Bills and the Ravens. And the Bills who just lost to the Falcons, which I chose the Falcons. I had a little feeling that the Falcons were gonna pull this one off, and they did. And then obviously the Ravens, they need all the bye weeks they can get with all their injuries. There's like a ton of injuries to like different teams, bro. The Bengals have Joe Burrow out. Baltimore has freaking Lamar out. Washington just barely got Jaden Daniels back. Kyler Murray's hurt. He was hurt last week. I don't know if he's still gonna be here this week. I'm trying to look at all the teams. Justin Fields has been hurt this year. Let's see, Puka just got hurt, so I don't know. But yeah, last week was pretty good for me as I already told you guys. I went 12-3. Uh, I am now here. Let me pull it. I am now at 61, 31-1 on the season. The one tie being obviously me choosing the Packers. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered if I even chose the Cowboys. I still would have had that one. So yeah. That being said, this week is pretty. I feel like it's gonna be pretty hard to decide on a couple. I guess I don't know. But let's just begin. I'll be honest. All right, we're good. All right, so Thursday. Oh yeah, I guess Fox Now NFL like changed it a bit. They now have like the kickoff and then the Sunday stuff, and then the teams on the bye and like which games are on Fox. All right, so let's begin. um, mm, Something in my throat. Anyways, all right, so let's begin. So Thursday night we have the Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. You know, logic would say choose the Steelers, but the Bengals are at home, and I'm not choosing the Bengals. I'm just saying, Bengals did like look with Joe Flacco at like the end of the Packer game to look like that they were clicking on offense a little bit. They were actually almost there. They almost tied it. Uh, mm, oh gosh, the Steelers. I don't know, bro. I just I just don't know if like they're reliable enough. But I'm scared about the Bengals. The Bengals defense. Oh yeah. Trey Henderson did get hurt, so I don't know how available he's gonna be. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna be choosing the Steelers, but I'm gonna be honest. I would not be surprised if the Bengals won. Next we have the Rams and the Jaguars. Oh man, it's a London game, so it's gonna be an early game. So it's gonna be like one of the games where like if because I usually wake up like 8:30, not like 9:30 on Sundays. So like the game will probably be like already like late in the third quarter to like already in the fourth quarter by then. So I want to choose the Rams so badly, bruh. I know, bro. Those Jaguars in London are a different breed. I'm gonna be choosing the Jaguars because I don't know like how like Puka, yeah, how available Puka is gonna be. Next we have the Patriots and the Titans. The Patriots are looking pretty good with Drake May, so I'm gonna be choosing the Patriots. Next we have the Saints and the Bears. This is I don't know the Saints. The Saints beat the Giants. With the Bears, I don't know. This might be a bait game, low key. Oh man. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna pick the Saints. Why not? Why not, guys? I don't think the Bears are still all that good, bro. Next we have the Panthers and the Jets, and if you know this channel, from last week, we are gonna be choosing the Panthers every single week. It doesn't matter who they play. I know that might sound really dumb, but they just beat the Cowboys, and they're playing the freaking Jets. So logic would say pick the Panthers. Next we have. Oh wait, I skipped over a game. Oh shoot. Okay. Oops, my bad. Okay. I was looking at the other side. I wasn't looking at this side. Next we have the Dolphins and the Browns. This game is going to decide the next head coach that gets fired. I'm gonna be honest. I'm liking. I don't know. Should I pick the Dolphins? No, but the Browns that defense though. I don't know. The Browns still have that defense. Hmm. Should I choose the Browns or should I choose the Dolphins? It's a tough one. I can already tell this video is gonna be like go over the time I wanted it to be. The Browns or Dolphins? I don't know who I should choose. The Dolphins. I mean, the Dolphins have been looking like decent, like okay on offense. Like that Browns defense though. Plus, like the Dolphins defense really isn't that good. The Browns defense and offense isn't really that good. I'm gonna choose the Dolphins. I know it might be not the okay, like the good option to choose, but I'm gonna be choosing the Dolphins. I know for a fact though the Dolphins ain't gonna win, but you know what? I don't know. I'm just gonna choose the Dolphins. Next we have the Eagles and the Vikings. I think JJ McCarthy's back. I think he's been back. I don't know. Cause last week was the Vikings bye. I'm pretty sure. Who did they play? Yeah, last week they were on bye, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Houston. Yeah. So Philadelphia and Minnesota. This is a game where I mean Philadelphia just came off a bad like they just lost to the Giants. Minnesota's been on a bye, so they're gonna be fresh. Hmm. I'm gonna choose the Vikings. I I I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't feel good about that. I'm gonna choose the Eagles. I'm gonna choose the Eagles. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna choose the Eagles. Yeah, I still I would not be. That's another one where like it could go either way. But yeah. Next we have the Raiders and the Chiefs, and if you know me, I never root for the Chiefs. There's certain teams I don't root for. The Chiefs, the 49ers. That's pretty much it. Next we have the Giants and the Broncos, which is going to be an interesting game. It will be the true real test of Jackson Dart. If he can win against the Broncos defense, then he's obviously yeah. That's why I'm gonna be choosing the Giants, guys. I also don't like rooting for the Broncos, if I'm being honest. Next we have the Colts and the Chargers. This is another game where it could go either way. So like my my record this week is gonna be like the other ones from the other weeks. I could feel where it's like 8-7, freaking whatever. But yeah, oh, Colts and Giants. I mean Colts and Chargers. So I just literally just barely woke up. So Colts and Chargers. Oh man, I kind of want to. I want to choose the Colts, but like, there's like this one YouTuber that likes the Chargers that I watch. Oh man, it's definitely gonna be a shootout though. So whoever can win the shootout, I'm picking the Colts though. The Packers, Cardinals, if you know me, Packers Seahawks fan. But it's still already scripted. But I still have feelings for them. Anyways, just like I still have feelings for this one girl that I've never, you know, never dated. But anyways, next we have Washington and Dallas. I'm gonna be choosing Washington. I'm gonna be choosing the Redskins, Commanders, whoever you want to call them. Yeah. I don't want to root for Dallas, bro. That's another. Oh yeah, that's another team where I don't like rooting for, unless if I have to. Next we have Atlanta and San Francisco. Obviously, I'm going to be choosing the Falcons. The Falcons. Obviously, that's a Sunday night game. But yeah. Next we have the Monday night games. Obviously, the one should be obvious. I'm going to be choosing the Seahawks. No doubt, Seahawks. But the Buccaneer and Lion game. That's another game this week where it could go literally either way. Literally either way. I like the Bucks, but like they got Ibuka just got hurt a hamstring, like Evans, Chris Godwin. But at the end of the Bucks game, freaking Baker Mayfield was going crazy. he was, bro, he was in freaking creative mode, bro. Freaking throwing it downfield to freaking Tez Johnson with that freaking amazing with that pretty good catch. Um, and then he did that flip well, bro, when he did like all those flips, I was like, what the frick? he could do that? But yeah, the Bucks and the Lions. Lions just lost to the Chiefs. Brian Branch, did he get suspended? Like I don't know, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a fine though. Hmm. I feel like this is gonna be another game that's kind of a shootout though. But the Bucks defense is pretty okay, decent. I don't want to root for the Lions though. I know the Lions will probably win, but like I don't want to root for them. I just can't root for them. Oh my gosh. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go with the Bucks. Oh man, this week is gonna be pretty bad for my record. I can already feel. As long as I win more games than I lose. If I lose more games than I win, then that's bad. But yeah, those are my picks for week 7. I really don't feel all that too good about most of them, but we ball. Uh, I might change a couple off camera, and I'll let you guys know. But I don't want to do that because that's like goes against everything that I kind of stand for. Integrity, So I'm probably not gonna change any. Even though my dad's team is the Rams, I just can't count the Jaguars out in London. Plus I don't know if Puka is gonna be good to go. But anyways, that's my picks for week 7. I don't know how long this video is. But yeah, please like, subscribe, comment on post notifications. God bless you, Suzu. Foresight, and remember to put in my Fortnite supporter creator code. So yeah, God bless you, Suzu, and yeah.